And don't forget to join us at the river.
You're listening to Silver Moments with Dr. Marsha Baltimore.
Hello, everyone. This is Marsha on Silver Moments at CRN Talk Radio, and I wanted to invite our male listeners to call in and give me their interest in this and what questions they want to ask, and maybe someone wants to visit us and tell his favorite story about the Silver Moment. One of the favorite stories that I have on the videotape on the www.Marsha Baltimore website is a story about a sailing race from Marina del Rey to Hawaii. That was exciting. So if you have a good story with your exciting silver moment, let us know about it and call 800-336-2225. Thank you. One guy called me up and he said, my wife never lies about her age. She just tells people she's as old as I am. And then she lies about my age, said the guy. So you can even tell me one better joke than that one. Thank you for listening to us. Cheryl, I was wondering if you could talk about your life, a silver moment for you that you might have had sometime in the past.
I'm right at that age that I care. I am 53.
She's a young senior, very young.
When you pass 50, your ears perk up. Did you hear that, you 40-year-olds out there? When you pass 50, your ears open up. So my silver moment, believe it or not, it's been with you.
What? Really?
It's been with you.
She likes to swim. That's what.
It changed my life. That's how much I like to swim. And you made your whole entire
I taught her how to
career
breathe.
Indeed. So that's my silver moment, is being in a pool, approached by someone kind and compassionate, looked at my need and was willing to help. You changed my life.
Well, thank you. It was easy. You're a good student. She learned in about 2 weeks how to swim.
Marsha, if I can say, we created a great silver moment the other day.
Good.
We had a client in one of our communities, and her son was getting married. So her husband lives at home, and she lives in our community. Unfortunately, they're separated because of her dementia. But we wanted to make it happen so that they could go together to a wedding to see their son get married. The son wasn't really sure if they were going to make it because the wedding was all the way in Ojai and they were down in the Beach Cities area. But we took our limousine and we picked the husband up first at his home. Then we went to the community and we picked her up. She looked wonderful.
Oh my goodness.
And we got in the car and we drove all the way to Ojai, which is a 2-hour drive.
That's right.
We weren't sure if they were going to make it the entire trip, but they stayed till 2:15 in the morning, and we drove back. They really enjoyed that moment, spending time with their family and getting to experience their son's
And a wedding of all wonderful
So
things.
at Silverado, we can make things happen.
That's a wonderful story.
Yeah.
That's a really silver moment.
That feels
You're
great.
never too old to live
Wow.
life.
Feels good
Yeah.
to know that you all are there
Right.
and providing such a creative service.
Yes.
Yeah, give your number again. So
It's
maybe
818-932-0955, or you can visit us on our website at www.silveradosenior.com.
that's a good website.
We have a 24/7 chat line on there, and you can, talk to anybody live at any time. We're one of the,
ANNELLE.
correct.
That's how
my
you spell her name. ANNELLENL. I think they're going to call you up if they have needs, and you can help them.
I'd be happy
That's
to help
wonderful.
anyway.
All right. So back to Cheryl a minute. Cheryl, what was your favorite subject when you were a kid in high school? What did you like to get you to this point?
I went to a trade school and I learned to sew.
Oh, I love to
So
sew.
throughout all of high school, I was designing and flat patterns and tailoring. So my favorite subject was sewing, which is very therapeutic.
Yes, it
and
is.
something that you can do
And you get a
throughout time.
result from it.
Indeed.
I still have my 50-year-old result that I made when I was a kid in high school out of a Pendleton piece of wool.
What is it?
It's a skirt cut on the A-line. So all the plaids meet at the seams perfectly.
I see.
I had a teacher, you had to meet the seams perfectly.
I think what's so important about learning to sew, it's something that you can do. You
Yes.
never, ever get to silver to some.
Right. That's a good idea.
That's for sure.
I'm proud that you said that. So I'm wondering, now that you're an adult, what do you do with that skill, for example, and other skills that you have?
Well, I've taught a lot of young people along the way to sew and design clothes, and right now that's what I do. Adele, you work with the senior population, the silver population, and I'm working with our young people.
That's good.
And I sincerely believe that we must build a bridge between the two worlds.
Well, that is generativity right there.
Indeed.
And we
Indeed.
incorporate children all the time in our communities and at home to have them experience life. That's part of the family. So,
Do you have young people coming
yes.
to the
To visit their grandparents?
Yes, all the
that's
time.
Terrific.
We even encourage our staff to bring their children to work so that there's children around all the time.
That is good. A
Yeah.
good
Yeah.
point of view, a good strategy.
very powerful because the young voices, that's what we're all about. I am a part of an organization entitled AIM, Alternative Intervention Models, that can be found at AIModels, plural.org. And we are working with alternative intervention, alternative ways to affect our youth, to bring them back to a point where they understand the power of being young and the responsibility that comes with it.
That's Mikiel and his horn. Can you hear him?
Indeed, we do.
He's a great saxophonist, really.
Where can he be found at?
Where did
Mikhail?
I meet him?
No, where can he be found? What's his website?
He can be found at facebook.com/Mikiel, Mekiel Rubin, Reuben.
Sex sounds real good. Indeed. Music is a powerful
And
tool.
I am www.marshabaltimore.com.